Now, ladies and gentlemen, all of us have been in this hall, more or less in this hall, for the last 3 days. It's been very hectic days. And even if we look at our lives, how we have, in fact, made our lives, running from pillar to post, trying to be successful, stressful lives, targets to be fulfilled, commitments to be delivered. And in all this, probably we forget ourselves. Forget to be connecting with us. Forget about our own happiness. So we have Rajyogini Brahmakumari, Sister Shivani, who in fact, like many of you, is an engineer. She is an electrical engineer. But she is on the path of spreading happiness and bringing happiness to the lives of people. Through her message, she's going to be talking to us how to maintain that work-life balance, how in this stressful life to de-stress yourself, how in this life where there are targets to be met, where continuously you are pushed to the side, how to be calm, how to be composed, and in all that, not only be happy from inside, but spread this happiness to the world whom you meet. As many of you might be knowing that Indian Oil Corporation Limited in fact had also launched a program, Happiness for Wellbeing, that has been the brainchild of the chairman of Indian Oil Corporation, Shri B. Ashok. Sister Shivani had in fact launched this program, and she's here with us now to lead us or guide us and feel happy from inside, de-stress ourselves, and take this happiness also to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Sister Shivani.
Good afternoon and Om Shanti. At the Brahma Kumaris, when we meet each other, we greet each other saying Om Shanti, which is a greeting of peace and a gentle reminder and an affirmation that each one of us originally is a very peaceful being. Peace is our nature. Just a few minutes back, we were sitting backstage, and Sister very sweetly said, "What's the topic for this afternoon?" Projector band kar denge? Thank you. And Dr. Sharma said it's stress management. I would like to ask you a very simple question. How many of you feel that you experience stress? हाथ उठाना पड़ेगा. How many of you feel that stress is a very normal and a very natural part of today's life? And how many of you feel and believe that a little attention and we will be able to shift from stress to being very peaceful, calm and relaxed? Acha, it's possible? It's really possible? If it's really possible, then we need to pause today and ask ourselves, अगर आराम से जीना possible है तो परेशान होकर क्यों जीते हैं? क्यों जी रहे हैं? What is the reason? If something can be done at ease, with simplicity, why are we doing it in a very troubled and disturbed manner? How many of us get angry once in a while? When I was at Indian Oil a few months back, very beautiful project, the inspiration by the chairman of the organization, Mr. B. Ashok, who is a part of your team, and the topic was happiness and well-being. Let's today here take one decision that we will remove the word stress from our dictionary altogether, because it is a word which in the last 20 years we have been repeating it so many times, many times during the day in our mind and in our vocabulary, and we all know anything repeated again and again and again and again will become. And then when we go back home in the evening, we find our children using the same word. And now recently, the word has changed. Aajkal we don't use the word stressed. There are children today who feeling low once in a while say, I'm feeling very depressed today. Depression, a chronic illness, has been used just for a state of mind. If we don't stop here, very soon we will start getting used to using the word depressed, and very soon we will make it our destiny, our reality. India mein, and in a lot of other countries, we all believe in the power of chanting. We all believe in the power of mantra. What is mantra? A very high energy, positive word repeated again and again and again and again will ease the mind, relax the mind, and create a very peaceful destiny. Mantra means a high energy word. If we can repeat a high energy positive word and create results, what will happen when we repeat a high energy negative word? High energy negative word. I'm very stressed, I'm very stressed, I'm very stressed, I'm very stressed, I'm very stressed. This is our mantra. Let's change the mantra and say I'm very happy. कह देते हैं, नहीं भी है तो भी कह देते हैं. It's a thought, it's a word. Even if we just start creating that, the energy of the mind will change. Let us ask ourselves today, why do we get angry? Anyone wants to share? Why do we get angry? Why do we get angry? Why do we get angry? Yes? Why do we get angry? Anybody? हाँ जी? हमारी expectations ज़्यादा होती हैं, या कहें situations and people don't meet up to our expectations. When people and situations are not the way we want it to be, it's a simple programming in the mind. When people and situations are not the way we want it to be, we have told ourselves that getting irritated or getting angry is normal. Let's ask ourselves a simple question. Is it possible that people and situations will always be the way we want them to be? And forget people. Is it possible that our children are always the way we want them to be? How many of you have children who are exactly the way you want them to be, always? So simple realization, if my children cannot be the way I want them to be, then how is it possible that when I go to work, people coming from different backgrounds, different families, different personalities, different sanskars, how is it possible that they are going to be the way I want them to be? Because they are going to be the way they are. Each of us is carrying sanskars, our nature. Each being is carrying different sanskars. If I program myself saying that I'm happy only when people have the same sanskars as me, then happiness is going to become a rare. We are going to live and work with people who are going to have different sanskars. Let's take a simple word, sincerity. People are sincere, but their definition of sincerity and our definition of sincerity will be different. People are punctual, but their definition of punctuality and our definition of punctuality will be different. If this program is at 3 o'clock, then there will be different definitions of punctuality. For someone, it could be if a program is at 3, I should reach by 2:45, punctual. For another person, it would be program is at 3, I will reach dot 3, punctual. For someone else, it would be program is at 3, acha. They might reach by 3:10, 3:15. Which of the three is right? Which of the three is right? 2:45, 3 or 3:15? Which of the three is right? 2:45, 3, 3:15? If we raise hands, we'll have 3 set of hands. 2:45, 3, 3:15, depending on what is your sanskar. Now the one who comes at 2:45 looks at the one who comes at 3:15 and says, I just can't understand you. How can you come 3:15 for a program at 3? And the one who comes at 3:15 is going to look at 2:45 and say, I just don't understand you. You have nothing better to do. You come 15 minutes before a program. And then we can just look at each other and say, I just don't understand you. And say, even I don't understand you. This can be a husband and wife. This can be a parent and child. And this can be people we work with. We just look at each other and we say, we can't understand them. And they look at us and say, I can't understand you. Because we're carrying different sanskars. Our sanskars were different, are different, and will always be different. Now we need to only ask ourselves that every time I'm interacting with a person who has a sanskar which is different than me, am I going to get irritated and angry only because they are not as per my expectations? Because if I get angry and irritated, I am depleting valuable energy here. I'm depleting valuable energy. I am just letting go of my happiness. It's going to affect my health. It's going to affect my relationships just because the other person did not have the same sanskars as me. Spirituality teaches us to shift from expectations to accepting people as they are. Accepting doesn't mean people can do what they want. Accepting means their sanskar will not disturb my state of mind. And when we remain stable, we radiate respect to them. This respect and this energy empowers them, and this empowerment helps them to change their sanskar. If somebody has a sanskar which is not right, and everyone around them is sending negative energy for that sanskar, the chances of them being able to change that sanskar is almost not possible. People don't need advice on how to change. They need power to change. They need power to change. And that power to change can come from everyone around them, family, friends, colleagues. But all of us send them energy of criticism, energy of irritation, anger, and instead of empowering them, we are disempowering people. And while we are disempowering people, the first person who gets disempowered is we ourselves, and that's why we have to raise our hand and say, we experience stress and anger. Stress and anger means a being which is losing its power. जब हम किसी को डांटते हैं, can you just close your eyes and remember the last time you reacted with someone? Can everybody just do 30 seconds, close your eyes, and bring before the screen of your mind the last time you were a little angry with someone. The same situation, the scene, their behavior, and my reaction. just rewind the scene, let everything else remain the same, and just look at yourself and explore. If I get to play this same scene all over again, do I have an option of doing it another way? Is there another way I could have responded in the same scene? Nothing else will change, not the person involved and not the behavior, just me. Did I have an option of playing the same scene another way? How many of you feel we had an option of doing it another way? Another way? Yes? And that other way would have been, we are more patient, calm, peaceful, assertive. If someone's made a mistake doesn't mean okay, fine. Assertive, disciplinary, but not turbulent and angry. When it's anger, we lose control over ourselves. And if I lose control over myself, I will not be able to take charge of the situation. But if I'm stable, assertive, my every word will be accurate. Most important, my energy will empower me and will empower them. जब हम किसी को डांटते हैं, अगर हम 1 मिनट के लिए भी किसी को डांटते हैं, it's an investment that we have made for 1 minute. क्या लगता है सामने वाला उसको कितनी देर बाद भूलता है? कितनी देर बाद भूलता होगा? सपोज आज मॉर्निंग आप कार में आ रहे थे और आपके ड्राइवर ने कोई गलती कर दी एंड आपने उस ड्राइवर को 1 मिनट के लिए डांट दिया. उसके बाद आप सुबह से इस हॉल में बैठे हैं, ड्राइवर बाहर बैठा है. क्या लगता है कितनी देर याद कर रहा होगा हमें? This is an investment which we make of 1 minute, the return of which we get the entire day in terms of energy and vibrations coming from that person to us, because they are hurt by what we had said or done to them. And when someone somewhere is hurt, is disturbed or is in pain because of what I have said or done to them, it's energy that is reaching me and depleting my power. And then I say, I don't know why I'm not happy. हमें मालूम ही नहीं होगा कि हम खुश क्यों नहीं हैं. Because someone somewhere is not happy because of what our karma that we did. And let's just rewind the same scene. He has made a mistake, but I empathize, I understand. Check him for the future, but lovingly forgive him today. He's going to send you so many blessings the whole day that you won't know why you are feeling so happy. आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा आपको इतना अच्छा क्यों लग रहा है. Why am I happy today? कुछ हुआ तो है ही नहीं. Someone somewhere is sitting there very happy because of the karma we did. Energy. We are connected to each other by vibrations. Our karma not only affects us, it influences people whom we interact with, and the way they feel reaches us and influences the way we are going to feel. If we want to be happy, and we want to be happy the whole day, irrespective of all the work that we are doing, we only have to have one priority in life. Take care to earn blessings the whole day. Earn blessings the whole day. Every karma, every person you meet, every word you say, every gesture should make someone feel nice. And when our karma makes people feel nice, they radiate blessings. When those blessings reach us, we have to do nothing to be happy. We have to do absolutely nothing to be happy. But then that's a karma which we have to do throughout the day. Is it possible tomorrow, one day, without reacting to any situation? Reacting, responding but not reacting. Possible? One day? How many feel they can take guarantee for themselves? 24 hours, starting today 4 o'clock till tomorrow evening. 24 hours, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए. Situation could be whatever, the worst. But we will remain stable and take charge of the situation, not react and get disturbed. How many take guarantee, personal guarantee for 24 hours? Now once you take this personal guarantee, you are safe for the next 24 hours. You are safe. You are protected. Yours is an industry which emphasizes so much on safety. But if you had to ever check that all those people who met with an accident, who made a mistake, the mistake was not actually outside. The accident was not actually outside. It was some disturbance in the state of mind because of which they made that mistake outside. So if we really want to take care of the safety of our people, all that we have to do is ensure that they are happy. Happy people are protected. They are safe. But disturbed people, stressed people, how many ever rules and regulations you make for their safety, there are big chances of making a little mistake. And if we want our entire team to be happy, it will have to start from the top leadership. It will have to start from the top leadership. That if the top leadership is stable and calm, accepting and forgiving, then that's the vibration that will percolate down to the entire organization. It's a ripple effect. A leader is like a mother of an organization. Don't go back tomorrow as a CEO, an MD, a director. Go back as a mother to the people who work for you. Nurture them. They are, most of them, coming to you in pain every morning. Everyone has a baggage with them. किसी के घर में कोई ना कोई छोटी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम चल रही है. किसी के घर कोई बीमार है, किसी के घर पैसा नहीं है, किसी के घर बच्चे की शादी नहीं हो रही. With all that pain they come to work. And if they would get love and nurturing only from your vibration, what you feel for them, then when they go back home in the evening, they're going to be happier than what they came in the morning. That should be the aim of an organization. My people should go back home happier in the evening than what they came back in the morning. If they go back happy in the evening, next day morning they will come happier than today. It's a cycle. लेकिन अगर वो cycle stress की तरफ चला गया, that if my people are going back home in the evening stressed, तो घर जाके उनके झगड़े होने के chances बढ़ जाते हैं, and then next morning they come a little more stressed than yesterday. It's a cycle. It can either go in the direction of stress or it can go in the direction of happiness, largely dependent on the leadership. Mother accepts her children, nurtures her children, and loves her children unconditionally. That should be the leader of an organization. And जिस organization में ऐसे leaders होंगे, people will be happy and people will not want to just work there, they will work there as a family. We create a feeling of family, of belongingness in the organization, and then they will be there with you for a lifetime because they want to be there, not because they have to come to work. There's a lot of difference in the energy with which we come to work. So if we want our people to be safe, let's just take care of the minds. They will take care of the rest of the stuff. But that will have to start from us. Ready? 24 hours बिना गुस्सा किए? सिर्फ 24 hours. सिर्फ 24 hours. नहीं? अभी जब हम पीछे बैठे थे, somebody said very sweetly, what you explain is very simple but very difficult to implement. Honestly, I'm telling you honestly, this is not for the sake of saying, but it's the truth. All of you have created miracles. The kind of work that you are doing is a miracle. Changing a habit is the simplest thing to do compared to all those miracles that you have created outside. Those are miracles. Changing a habit, aadat. How do we create a habit? Just by doing something for 15-20 days, it will become a habit. कुछ भी 15-20 दिन कर लो, becomes a habit. थोड़े दिन के लिए उसको एक अलग तरह से कर लो. थोड़े दिन के लिए उसको एक अलग तरह से कर लो. Habit. It's only aadat, habit. All that we have to do is few days attention that today, come what may, this is how I'm going to respond to every situation. After every 1 hour, pause for a minute and check, was I right in the way I was being with everybody? All of you have a diary. It's a to-do diary, what you're going to do today. Spirituality teaches us to keep a to-be diary. How am I going to be today? How am I going to be today while I'm doing all these things? So in your diary, 9 to 10, meeting. 10 to 11, so and so. 11 to 12, so and so. Now add a column. While doing this, how am I going to be? Be. And just check your to be column every day. If you take care of how we are going to be, then you're going to finish your work much faster than what is written in that diary. Going to finish much faster. We're talking of work-life balance. There is nothing about work-life balance. It's all about the balance inside here. If this is stable and balanced, bahar to sab kuch perfect chalne wala hai. Let's create a mantra for ourselves today. And just keep repeating it and chanting it the whole day. But definitely first thing in the morning, 3 times. 3 times just before going to sleep. And any number of times when you remember in the day. Kareem, create. But I will request you to write it down somewhere. Paper, mobile, iPad, anything. This will be a general thing, and then you can add whatever you want, personal, specific to your life. I am a happy being. I am a happy being. Happiness is my nature. I am a happy being. Happiness is my nature. My every thought, feeling, and words. My every thought, feeling, and words is full of love, respect, and acceptance for all. My every thought, feeling, words, full of love, respect, and acceptance for all. I am an angel to everyone I meet. I am an angel to everyone I meet. My body is perfect and healthy. My body is perfect and healthy. Every cell of my body is full of love and happiness. Once you go home this evening, write the remaining based on your whatever is what you want in your life. If you just look at this mantra It is saying I am, even if that is not a reality in your life right now. So if there's any problem, any issue, anything that you want to resolve or heal, just create a thought, this is. This is. If you have a health issue, create a thought, I am healthy. If your BP is high, create a thought, my BP is normal. If you keep creating a thought, I have high BP, high BP, high BP, please remember your body is listening. And when the body keeps listening, I have high, 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 it becomes higher. But if it is high and you give the body the message, it's normal, it's normal, it's normal, your mind becomes normal, the body is listening, ailment is gone. The mind has the power to create a tumor, the mind has the power to heal a tumor, depending on what we are thinking. If you have a problem at work, instead of churning and talking only problem, 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 write the solution as this is in your affirmation. Give it to your whole team. Tell them create only this thought. And then watch it becoming a reality. Energy. One is a reality outside. What we all do is we look at what is happening outside and start thinking about it here. What we can actually do is create a reality inside what we want and watch it happening outside. Problem बाहर है, उसके बारे में यहाँ सोचते हैं. The other way around, solution को यहाँ सोचे और उसको reality बनता हुआ देखे. Our mind creates our destiny. So stress is out, anger is out. Next 24 hours. And when you do it for 24 hours, just tell yourself, अगर हम 24 घंटे कर सकते हैं तो हम हमेशा कर सकते हैं. It's only a choice. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Sister. Thank you, Sister Shivani, for sharing with us the power of positive thoughts. And as you said, if we keep reiterating to ourselves, talking to our body, that's the positive signals which we send to our body, and that's what communicates outside. Thank you for helping.